So is Nash housebroken? He is conditioned to a schedule, and the schedule has 4 cycles. So the first cycle or period of time is first thing in the morning. I would take him outside and I would feed him, and he would have an opportunity to relieve himself. In most situations, he'd be outside for 10 to 20 minutes. Then as he comes inside, we go to the chill out pillow. Here, come on, buddy, come on. Sit down. And the chill out pillow is where we hook him up. And the reason we hook him up is we literally want him to learn to chill out. And as quickly as he chills out, he earns the right to come off the pillow. Notice that he's just laid down, he's pretty subdued. So in our world, if he did that for 2 minutes, then he would get freedom in the house. You get freedom in the house, come on. Here you go, good boy. And what we say is semi-supervised freedom, which means if I'm working in the kitchen, I'm gonna let him stay in the kitchen with me. For me, most of the time it's semi-supervised, he's going that way. His semi-supervised means that he is in my office, because my office is a closed, confined space. Our kitchen is not closed or confined. So we would give him 15 to 45 minutes of semi-supervised playtime. Then we'd say, Nash, here, sit down, good boy, and it would be nap time. So in a normal morning for Nash, we would let him out at 6 o'clock when we wake up, and he's outside in our gated yard for 20 minutes. So from 6 to 6:20, he has plenty of time to relieve himself. He comes in here and we put 2 pieces of kibble on his pillow. So where he naturally gonna go? He's naturally gonna go right to the pillow. So you'll need to identify that spot. And then notice this little hookup. It's not very fancy and it doesn't really hurt anything. It's a small, what's called an ice screw with a chain with a small little carabiner and a double snap with a small length of chain. You want it to be fairly short because you want him to basically learn, hey, this is my place to be content. Then he has chill out time. So he comes inside, and so at 6:20 he comes inside, he has chill out time. As you can tell, he pretty much chills out fairly quickly. So then I would take him to my office. I close my office door and I call that semi-supervised playtime. He'd have somewhere between 15 and 45 minutes. There's a pillow in my office, there's chew toys in my office, but I can watch him and I can make sure he's not chewing on some electrical cord or he's not trying to relieve himself in the corner or something like that. Semi-supervised playtime means he has freedom. Semi-supervised freedom. Then he comes back to his mat. So that would be from 6:25 to maybe 7:15 in my office. Then he comes back to his pillow. I have a pillow just like this in my office, so what I would do is if he hasn't already curled up on his pillow, I would just put him on his pillow, give him some kibble, and tell him to sit and then down and put him on his pillow and hook him up like this. And then he's going to be like that for about 2 or 3 hours. And dogs, puppies especially, need to talk or need to nap. No matter whether I'm talking or the TV's on or whatever, he just needs to learn to chill out. And he gets his morning nap. And then I set my alarm for 10 o'clock. And at 10 o'clock, I go right outside with him. I say, let's go. And then we go right outside. And when he starts to squat or he starts to poop, I say, do your duty. And I give him a little snack as a cue that he's in the zone. Then I just repeat that cycle 3 to 5 times throughout the day. And the only thing that's different is I generally, when I'm housebreaking a dog like this, I generally feed them only in the morning because I want his digestive tract to be as clean as it possibly can be when he goes to bed at night. So then he has a better chance of making it through the night. That is still a challenge for him. We put him in a big crate, and he still is pooping occasionally in the corner of that big crate. But if you put him in a smaller crate, then that would work better for him making it through the night. I hope that video is helpful. I hope you're encouraged. He is really a sweet guy, and he absolutely loves affection. If I did this and he had the option of walking around, he would stick with me and just let me pet him for the rest of the night, wouldn't you? Huh? He also is a pretty good, he loves chew toys. I get him bones from the dollar store, and then little rawhide things, and he seems to really like those as well. All right, say good night, Nash. He's a little tired right now.